some questions for Ms. Burns of StubHub. Let me give you the background first. There are situations where a customer buys a ticket from an event sponsor, and then later on they decide they can't use that ticket, and then they use your platform to resell the ticket because of an arrangement that you have with the original ticket, the original event sponsor. And there is a fee charged for that resale in the form of a reduction amount of proceeds that are received by the ticket seller. So how much is that fee?
The fee that's charged the seller, so there's no fee charged the seller to actually list on our site. There's a fee that's charged on the sell, and it depends on who the seller is.
How is that fee set?
Well, again, the fee is set based on who the seller is. So we have agreements with our sellers, and so.
Yeah, but the seller is the customer. Are you talking about the event sponsor is the seller in this case? So let's say I buy a ticket and I pay full price for it from the event sponsor.
Yep.
And StubHub's never been part of the transaction. And then because if I want to resell it, the only way I can resell it is because of some arrangement that the event sponsor has with StubHub. I sell the ticket, and then there's this big discount taken, this big fee that's taken off, and then I get the net proceeds. So who sets that fee?
StubHub sets the fee with that seller.
Okay. And then does the original event sponsor receive part of that fee?
I don't know.
Would you supplementally respond to that for us and let us
Happy
know?
to.
And if yes, why does the original event sponsor receive part of the fee for something they've already received full value for? The next question is there any disclosure to the customer that part of that fee is going back to the original event sponsor that the customer bought the ticket from?
Okay. We'll follow up with you.
You get back with us on
Yeah,
that?
happy to do that.
And if there isn't any disclosure, if not, why not? Doesn't the customer deserve to see what that is? And then the last question would be, what value to the customer is there for paying an additional fee back to the event sponsor?
I just want to make something clear. As it relates to fees, we are fully transparent as to fees that are charged to the customer on our site, right? The customer knows throughout the search and the sale and the sale and the checkout process what fees they are being charged. At no point when they purchase a ticket do they not know what fees they will be charged at the time of payment.
And I'm not saying there's no transparency in terms of the amount of the fee. Is this a 15% fee for a $100 ticket seems pretty expensive when, particularly if the original event sponsor is getting part of that fee. There's getting some sort of a kickback for part of that fee. So we need to figure that out because I've noticed in some situations the fee was 10% one year and then the very next year is 15%. So we need to figure out why did the amount of the fee go up 50% in one year?